Hey folks, welcome back to West Yorkshire Retro Gamer. We've got Brandon in the stream. Sideways the 7. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. It's Old School Retro Gaming League official runtime. I thought the WYRG League Cup was a mouthful. Terminator 2 Judgment Day, one of my favourite games of all time. Just a lot of it for nostalgia, really. I had it on the Commodore 64. David, welcome in. Good to see you, man. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Yeah, happy Sunday to you too. Hope you're having a good one. So yeah, I mean, without further ado, let's get cracking, shall we? Let's get a timer up on the screen. I'll just put a message in the old school chat just to let them know I'm live, because I am a bit early in the day. I don't usually stream starting from 7, I usually start either 9 or 10 my time. So I'm just going to get a message out there. Rob, RTK, welcome in. How you doing, dude? Cheers for like and the share. Right, there we go. Let's put that out to the old school. Nothing else going on there. Okay. Good. Right. I think we're good now. Right. Excellent. It's Terminator 2 Judgment Day, David. For the Commodore 64. This is an official run for Kevin Grant's Old School Retro Gaming League. So not Brian Mish's RGL. This is a different one. Yeah, not too bad, thanks. Not too bad, thanks, Rob. Good to hear all is good in the Kerr camp. Right. Now, Kevin Grant is very good at this game. He can beat it, and I can't. When I had this game for the Commodore 64, I was about 6 years old, and it always used to crash on level 4. So instead of the Mental Institute coming up with Sarah Connor being able to run around and try and escape, there was a little Sarah Connor in the middle of a black screen. So if you look at the screen as it is now, where it says Game Over, remove Game Over and just put a little picture of Sarah Connor in the middle, and that's that is how it used to crash at the very start of the level. So I never beat level 4, and then when I found out how to be able to emulate the game, obviously far more recently, I got past level 4 for the first time. I was so confused as to where you had to go, and I literally typed out a walkthrough as to which lift and where to go and which direction, and I've beaten it so many times I've kind of got the route in my head now. But and so it was like 34 years on, and I'm like, bloody hell, I've actually beaten level 4 for the first time. And then went all the way over to level 8 in the end, I think. But level 8's a really hard level, I can't beat it. It's the second to last level if I remember right. I mean, my minimum target is to reach that and reach that on the first attempt, just to put a bit of pressure on the other two opponents. I don't think I'll beat the game on the run. If I do, it's amazing. But if I don't, that's the minimum target. So let's see how we do. Rob says it's not the shitty NES or SNES version. No. Or Mega Drive version, for that matter. Okay, nice, good luck, says David. Flimbo's Quest was always a fave. I think Kev might have streamed Flimbo before. That name rings a bell. I've never played it myself, but the name rings a bell. And Kevin's the only other streamer I know that streams Commodore 64 games. So, yeah, there we go. Right, okay. So, for the judging purposes, Noah and Shane and the rest of his team there, you can see the game's currently at the game over stage from my practice earlier on. So I haven't put my name down on any of these scores. That's if I've even gotten any of these scores. I don't know if I have, but I think it just automatically puts it in as Arnie if you don't put a name in. That's kind of funny. I've only just noticed that. But yeah, just check this out. I love this. Tapia, long time no see, man. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Cheers for the like there, mate. Yeah, always good to see my regulars, but always nice to see people come back after a while. Obviously with David and Tapia there, really appreciate it. Good to see you all. I don't stream as regularly as I used to. I'm trying to get the motivation back to stream more regular, but I've got other kind of personal and life priorities at the moment that I'm trying to sort out. So it's difficult at the minute, can't lie, but we crack on. What the hell? It's been tough, Tapia, really tough. I've been out of work for a year now, and despite all the experience and qualifications I've got, employers just don't want to take me on, so I don't know, it's really difficult. Cheers for the like there, David. Much appreciated. Right. Okay, without further ado, let's get cracking on this thing. Now, as I say, my controller is knackered, so I'm having to use the joystick instead of the D-pad, which really sucks. But until I'm back in regular work and getting regular money again, I'm not buying another controller. I do really like the Logitech controller. It's not Xbox, it's not PlayStation, it's just a nice, comfortable, universal controller that I find very comfy. A very comfy D-pad when it works. This controller's had a lot of wear and tear, to be fair. It's had a lot of playing, so it's done a good job. I mean, so ideally I'd teach music, Tapia, and instruct Taekwondo, but you need certain qualifications for teaching music, and I don't have them. I've got a degree in music, but you also need like a teaching qualification, so what they call a PGCE or a QTS. I don't have either, and I need money to be able to get those if I was to. I can teach privately, but it's very difficult getting them, and I need to get my driving sorted out. I'm still not driving. Biggest regret ever in my life is I didn't get my driving sorted when I had an opportunity, which was very early on. I've just never had the money and the time at the same time. I've got that's my BA Honours degree, mate. I've got my BA Honours in band studies music, but you also need what's called a QTS, so qualifying teacher status, or a PGCE, which is post grad certificate of education, I think. Safdar, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome into West Yorkshire Retro Gamer. Good to see you. So it's you'd kind of need that, really. I know music better than I know myself. So I know I can teach. I know I can teach music. I've taught music privately before. I just didn't have a lot of students at the time, but I know I can do it. I even taught piano initially. I started playing piano when I was 7, and then from the age of 9 I started playing brass, and on and off I've played brass for years. And ideally now I want to conduct brass bands. I don't want to play in brass bands anymore. I'll help out, I'll help out playing occasionally, but no, the ideal situation now would be to be a musical director, because I know I can do it. I've been an assistant musical director before, so I know I can. It's just a case of having a bit of luck on my side, because I ain't had a right lot of it. Well, I've had a lot of luck, just bad luck. But yeah. Right, let's crack on with game then. I won't be able to keep up with chat super often, but I will do my very best as the run goes on. We've got 1 hour to try and beat the game. If we get game over, we can start again and just keep going until the hour goes, which is what I'm intending on doing. So as soon as we get control of the T800, T101, whatever you want to call it, I will start the timer. Crap start. Unfortunately, you have to go defensive against the T1000. You can do other moves instead of the straight punch, but I just find the straight punch to be simpler. The uppercut and the headbutt and the kick and things, they get you more points. But I know I'm not going to beat the game, so I'm not bothered about points. I just want to get as far as I can. Now this level, even though it's only level 2, so the first level obviously represents the first time. Oh shit! The first level obviously represents the first time that the T800 and T1000 and T1000 actually come together. I can't believe that just happened. What the fuck? Can I restart my run? I don't lose on level 2. What the fuck? Right, well, that was disgraceful. I don't think I've ever, since I've been able to emulate this game, I don't think I've ever died on level 2. I've lost quite a bit of Terminator's energy and a couple of bars of John Connor's energy, but not all 3 of them. Jesus. I don't know what I was thinking throughout the run. It just kind of, I wasn't going in the right direction as to where you're supposed to go. Oh fuck, that's the joystick for you. It sent me ducking. I can't believe what just happened on level 2 there. It's dreadful. Oh, without a doubt, David. Yeah, I mean, this is a, this was for the Commodore 64, right? So, the system had certain limitations, but I just love how they you know, got it to match the storyline of the movie. As I say, that level 1 is a representation of when the T101 first faces off against T1000 in the mall, and then this one is where they go down the storm drain and T101's picked up John Connor at this point off his moped and put him on his Harley Davidson. And T1000's chasing him in the truck. Better start to the level this time, thankfully. So this goes on for about 2 minutes, but the one thing that they did do with this game is that they did recycle the levels a little bit, so that level 1 comes up 2 more times, only that the T1000 is a lot tougher on both. So the fights against the T1000 gets harder on the other 2 fights, and then harder on the second, and then even harder on the third. And this level here that I've just beaten, oh, it's official run syndrome. What happened on level 2, Brandon? Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, crazy. Absolutely bizarre. So this is kind of just where he repairs himself a little bit. There's another repairing level later on as well. So instead of it being where he repairs it, so this is kind of homage to the first one, you know, like the first movie where he's having to fix the wrist. I don't know if he fixes the wrist in the second one, but he definitely does in the first. Yellow, blue. I'm more convinced that the matching of the brackets is more important than the actual. Oh wow, get in. That makes up for the screw up earlier. A little bit at least. And it boosts my health right up again as well, which is what you want. Edward, hello mate, how are you doing? I need an excuse to say I'll be back. Go get yourself some food and drink. There you go. Yeah, so this is the level that always crashed on me when I had the C64 originally. So I've only ever beaten this level as an adult. I never beat it as a kid. It did work a couple of occasions when I was a kid, but I just couldn't figure out the route at all. Right. So sometimes it's hard to tell whether the hits. I'll make a cup and I'll be back. There you go. Oh wait, I don't want 2 of them. Yeah, keep it to 1. Gotta be so. Oh no, you don't want to be the filling of an enemy sandwich. Right, fuck it. If I take a hit, I've got to go. I've just got to go. Oh, that's awful. Why is it always on official runs when that shit happens? But you need as much Sarah Connor energy as possible for the cop chase later, which is a recycled level of the bike chase. Oh, are you kidding? Fuck off. RNG's killing me here. I have an horrible feeling that might have been the wrong way, but we'll go with it. I remembered when the Angry Video Game Nerd played this game on YouTube, he talked about it crashing as well. Yeah, aye. So literally, how Sarah Connor looks when she comes out of the lift, there, and it was just a black screen around that. That's what it looked like when it crashed. But it was the reason this is such a good game for the Commodore 64 is that it had a bit more power, a bit more oomph behind it, because it was a cartridge that went in the side of the keyboard. The cartridges had a lot more power than the cassette tapes. Hold on, that's wrong. Let's go right. Four bars of energy for Sarah, this ain't going to be enough. I think for the level that I struggle on, I mean, ideally you need a full bar of Sarah health, but no. I mean, at this stage it's just a case of beat the level and hope for the best. We're nearly there now, just a couple of lifts. Oh no, this is the last corridor actually. Lost too much Sarah health though. Cup's ready, just moved it to it. Oh. There's going to be a theme from Edward here. He's gonna have as many excuses as possible. It's good. Yeah, so this is a far tougher T1000 at this point. This is where it becomes a security guard instead of the cop. Ugh. Wasn't trying to block. You can't just go punching though, this is the problem. I'm trying to counter him, which seemed to be working in practice, but even that's not working right now. I'm going to need a good face level. Get my health back up again. It's going to be bad enough with Sarah's health being shite. As long as I've reached the level, I'm fine. I don't think I'm going to beat it on the official run, but one more. Boom. Let's go. Right, now you get the T101 or T800 through... Oh no, it's the first level first. Then you get him through the Skynet building. What's Aberdeen's? The flesh part of the nose is completely on the wrong side. This is not going to help. This level is very tricky. It reminds me of a level on Resident Evil 4, believe it or not. A similar kind of puzzle level. And my mum's very good at these. I'm not. Is the consensus. So, if I could have my mum to do this level for me, I would be quite happy right now. She'd probably figure it out. The nose there is actually almost right. It just needs to be moved on. How am I going to get that around? I always got told with these types of puzzles, it's work in squares. I know they're all squares anyway, but just kind of working, squares of 4. Right, that piece needs to be up there. Mark, welcome in. Thank you for the like. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Just having to figure this puzzle out. This is going to be really bad. I know where certain pieces go, I just can't get them up there. Or down there. That set of teeth, for example, needs to move on. If I can get the teeth in the eyeball. Right, the teeth are in the right place down there, as far as I can tell. Maybe one to the side, perhaps, I'm not sure. I've got to get the nose across. That nose piece I just can't get across. Aha! I'm not convinced that's completely in the right order, but it's close. Jay, welcome in, how you doing, dude? JK's One-Eyed Gaming right there, folks. Any streamer that comes in, do please give them a like, share and a follow. Or subscribe. It's Terminator 2 Judgment Day for the Commodore 64, Jay. just doing an official run for a little competition at the minute. But this level is a bitch. This level is a pain in the ass, and this is an awful attempt. I'm going to be lucky to get 10 to 20% right here. I know where certain pieces are supposed to go, I just can't get them there. Oh shit, I need to get that eye. I know the eyeball's correct there. I know that's right. That is dreadful. That piece kind of second bottom on the left needs to go right up to the top. Ugh, terrible. And I needed to regain some health there. Ugh, a quarter of it. I'll take that because I didn't think it was even that good. Right, we've got to get him through the. We've got to get him through Cyberdyne's building now. I hate doing it this way, but it's the safest way. If I had a bit more health from the face level there, then I could have taken more risks, but never heard of it. I mean, you'll have heard of Terminator 2, you know, from the films, from the movies, surely. This is a game based. Oh, come on. Yeah, they're very trolly on this second corridor. The first and third, they're not so bad. The second one, are you fucking kidding? This is terrible. I hear a bullet. Really? Oh, alright. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's very inconsistent. But yeah, this came out for the Commodore 64, Jay. Great system back in the day, like, you know, for what it is, you know. Yeah, Edward's at it again. Yeah, so you see, Kev beats the game at this point. He beats it around a quarter of an hour. But I've reached the level I can reach. This is the level I can usually reach, so. But yeah, the health. Wow, he took me out immediately. That was 2 bars of Sarah health he took out in one shot. Are you kidding? Jesus. Oh well. So we'll probably get maybe 4 more. Sorry, we'll probably get like 3 more attempts at this, I think, within the hour. Roughly. But I am kind of against it, and that fuck up at the start of the stream where I died on level 2 just really, you know, that lost me nearly 2 minutes, which you never really can afford on an official run of a game. This is the simplistic way of beating him, just counter-attacking really. Boom, there we go. He's straightforward in level 1. Alright, Ed. Oh dear. You can tell he was prepared for this one. How many I'll be back I can get in this space of an hour? Classic. I remember the Expendables, or one of the Expendables movies. It's like Arnie says I'll be back, and Bruce Willis says you've been back enough, I'll be back. Willis has gotten really poorly, hasn't he? Like is it dementia he's got now? He's in real bad shape. I can relate to that, unfortunately, because my dad got dementia and it was dreadful. Wouldn't wish that on anybody. shit. Don't usually miss the ramps. That was a good level 2. That was a really good level 2. Yeah, pretty clean that actually. Cool. Alright. Yellow, blue, red, green. Let's go. Let's just get them all on the right line for starters. We'll deal with positioning afterwards. That's all right, apart from he's moving on, or just about at least. You see, right, so that's the basic of it, but then something's not quite right, otherwise it would have stopped. Now I'm just looking at the detail, there's not a lot I can gauge from that. I'll stick with it. I think it'll be about 3/4 right. It'll either be half right or 3/4 right. The game can be a bit trolly on this level. Half right. You see, I don't get how that is only half right. Ed's got to be making some of this on there. It's got to be. Oh, fuck off. I pressed duck as I approached him. That's just... Oh shit, wrong lift. Kind of doing what the Terminator does on that level a bit later on, just kind of be cautious. Nope. Can't be cautious when he's right on top of me. That's pretty crap. Must save Sarah health for that level later on. Ooh. The double punch that they do is usually an indicator of where you can get some hits in. You can try and risk getting the odd hit in here and there elsewhere, but it's risky. Can't lie, Sarah Connor in T2 as well, my god, so bloody fit. Yeah, Linda, I'll tell you now, right, if I was 20 years older, I would do anything and everything to ask Linda Van Mountain out on a date. I just love her a bit, she's great. Well, that's really bad positioning, don't want to be an enemy sandwich, I don't want to be the filling, I'm losing too much health. I'll catch that one in a minute then. Punch, you dork. Thank you. Yeah. I can't risk any more health loss now. This is pretty bad. Don't want to be enemy sandwich. That's bad. Couple of lifts remaining. Oh god. Yeah, I think I've done the right thing there. Oh, fuck off. Sometimes you can take the momentum and they go down in just a couple of hits, and then other times it doesn't take the momentum. See there? Right, this should be the last corridor, I think. Oh no, there's two of them. Oh, what? How did that guy take 2 at the end there? That's bullshit. I got screwed there. Oh my god. That level 4's a bitch, it really is. Gonna need a good level here now because we don't want to rely too much on that first level. You're fine, Ed, don't worry, man. It's blocking when I don't want it to block. Ooh, nice triple there. Bye. Right. Yeah, getting robbed on that Sarah Connor level on level 4 is just... It just makes the rest of the run hard at that point. Yeah, this level is tough. I'm just trying to visualize and memorize where everything's supposed to go, and it... Oh man, like every bloody time that we've got to this one on this official run, the nose parts have been all the way across on the right half of the square when you need them on the left half. That's just a ball ache in itself, is that? Very little amount of good luck has been provided to me on this run. And I'm not here using excuses or anything. It is just fact. If you look at the run as a whole, it's really not worked out, unfortunately. I mean, that part there's got to go all the way down for starters. We've got to get this nose section at least close to being right. Got to get that metal piece out there. Replace it with nose piece. So much time spent trying to sort out this nose section. These types of puzzles are not my strong point at all. The eyeball's correct, and that's about it at the moment. Got to get that piece down because I know where that piece goes. Those 2 lines. They go there or there. No, they go there definitely, I think. This is going to be lucky to get over 10%. It's absolutely awful. It's all over the damn place. Those 2 pieces need to go across and down. I know that 3 squares are correct. Possibly 4. I'm not convinced on the rest. I'm just going to leave it at that, because if you mess up what you know is right, you're going to get even less percentage. If that gets over 10%, I'll be amazed. If it gets over 20%, it's a miracle. 31? Wow, really? I'll take it. I didn't think it was going to be anywhere near that good. I'll take that. Okay. Right. Again, I'll have to take this cautiously, because T101's health is not where it's not full, so can't afford to take too many bullets. Ugh. Really? Fuck me, this is just ridiculous. Fuck. Taking too many hits. Oh, this is ridiculous. Really sloppy level, this. Oh, don't worry about it, Ed. It's all good, man. I love the whole I'll be back thing. It's just become a trademark of Arnie, and everybody does it. I'll be back. Alright, well, we took too many hits there. That was just silly. This level is impossible without having lots of Sarah health, and I got robbed with a couple of the health that I lost. I got robbed in that last attempt on the Sarah Connor level, and yeah, we're fucked. I don't know this level enough, that's the problem. No. Okay, I don't know it. No. That level's so difficult. I'm gonna have to study that level in detail, get the route mapped out as to where I need to go, left, right, etc. And then in the future I might have a chance of beating it, but I also need extra health. I need so much more Sarah Connor health at that point. I really do. So back to level 1 we go again. This is the slightly frustrating thing, but it is a very unique game in terms of the fact that, you know, throughout the level the health of all the characters is crucial, and that you get a couple of moments to replenish the T800's health, or T101. You know, it's very cleverly made. As I said, they've recycled certain levels. This level gets recycled twice throughout the game. Level 2 is recycled once. Level 3 is recycled once. Level 4 is recycled once. You know, so, you know, but that's what they were doing back in the day. Now that was a good level 1. Very nice. But yeah, it's difficult. You know, this is not an easy game, and I'm not very good at these types of levels. You know, these kind of like racing type levels, if you like. I really think they did a great job on this game. And as I said, this was a cartridge game. This wasn't a cassette tape game. So they were able to put a bit more into this one than what they have with some of the others, like graphically and gameplay wise, to be fair. I love the Commodore 64 sounds as well. Like playing Bubble Bobble last week. You know, that tune with the Commodore sounds, it's just brilliant. You get that tune on the sounds on the NES and things, and it doesn't sound anywhere near as good. There's just something about the Commodore 64 sound. It's really, really good. Right, I'm going to be a little careful here. Oh, I moved across. Fuck off. This is bad news if John Connor's losing his health. With Annie, as I say, you can replenish some of his health later on, but you can't replenish John. He's a human. Same with Sarah. You know, she's human. You can't replenish her health. So, come on, where's the end of this level? This level is just under 2 minutes long. First one's just under 1 minute long. Then obviously you get approximately a minute for levels 3 and whatever the first level is. And again with these levels, it's about where they all, it's about the starting points. If the puzzle's not too mixed up to start with, it's probably very doable, but if it is really mixed up, it's a lot harder. This one, not as much. There you go, perfect. That's brilliant. Love it. But yeah, if it's really badly mixed up, again, if you get all the nose pieces over the right hand side on the first level, then that's mean. That's ridiculous. I mean, that first hit there is just stupid. I'll read that one in a second. This level I have to concentrate on. I really have to try and get through this without losing too much health. It'll give me a better shot. Oh no. That's why I don't want to hang around too much, because then you get sandwiched. No, this I've lost too much health already, because I know I'm going to lose health later on. What are you thinking about Nintendo using keycard games and bringing Switch 2s if you do anything dodgy with it? In my eyes, if you don't own your Switch or games, even though you can. I mean, if you've paid for them and you own them, then I don't know why you can be penalised if you definitely own them and you've paid for them. Kind of like what they did with Football Manager and Championship Manager football games. It was kind of like a one-use code, so you couldn't then sell the game to somebody else, because once you've used the code on your PC, that's it. It's done. So I've not been able to get through this level without losing a lot of Sarah health on any attempt here. So this is why I'm not going to get beyond that cop chase level at all. For God's sake. I might not even get through level 4 either. What we're doing time wise, it might be best just to actually die on this level and start again and see if I can get there's still enough time. Oh, wank! Wrong way. Yeah, I mean, 1 bar of health, it's pointless really. Ugh, last corridor as well, I think. Ugh, oh well, that can happen. If you get a bad run on level 4, that can happen. Back to the start we go. Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. Back in the day, you got the whole. When you bought a game back in the day, you got the whole game, and not all of this, you know, additional download content. It's all a money making scheme. That's all it is. Game developers realised, all right, yeah, you know, we can make more money if we just give people the basics of a game, but with all your download content that you can get, you know, and half that time, and obviously you've got to pay to get all this download content. You know, half the time it's just to get like an extra costume, or you know, some kind of extra perk or whatever, and it's like, what are you actually paying for here? As you say, retro games or vintage games, I mean, you know, they'll always be better because, oh fuck, done that again. I don't know what it is, I just can't. This second level is like, you know, they repeat the cycle about 6 times, I think, 5 or 6 times. I don't know why I got legged up there. Oh, done it again! Fucking Christ. Come on, Clive. Sort this shit out. Gonna need a good wrist level here to boost the health back up again. If I can get it perfect, that'll be ideal. Jesus, that was terrible. Games are half finished, people still want to pay 70 quid for the game, and then, yep. Exactly. If you're gonna, you know, because games are so much more expensive, you know, like consoles and games are so much more expensive these days, so, you know, if you're, let's say for example, if you're gonna pay like £100 for a game, then make it the entire fucking game, you bastards. You know what I mean? It's all a money making scheme, and it also, you know, the other reason for it is that it provides longevity for the game as well. Oh, if there's something new on the game, you're going to play it longer. But it's still daylight robbery, whichever way you look at it. This is a really bad attempt. What the hell? Leave it at that. That is either going to be 50 or 75. I don't think it'll be anything different. Be nice. It's 75. You see, I've got to the point where I just know this now. Like, I know exactly what this game's going to do to me. Mario Kart, DJ5, been doing it. Yeah. I mean, it's not just those, is it? I mean, look at Dead by Daylight. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Like, Dead by Daylight have been churning out new characters, new maps, new costumes, new accessories, you know, for God knows how long. Because, you know, for people who are, you know, real DVD fans, the whole excitement of it is when a new chapter comes out that you're going to get a new survivor, a new killer, and possibly a new map. So that's how DVDs stayed relevant for about the last 7 or 8 years. I think we're close to a decade that game's been out now. I don't think it was as early as 2015. I think it was slightly after, but yeah, it's been going a while. Oh, 2 in a row there, Jesus. Oh, without a doubt, yeah, there's no favour, trust me. Not for the amount of money that you pay for it. Without a shadow of a doubt. Don't even know if I'm going right way. I think I am. Yeah, you've got to face 3 of those knobs and then... Look at the distance there. Surprising that any of those would have actually connected. Ugh. If I could just get one good Sarah run and then reach that cop chase level. That hasn't even connected, and now we've got sandwich situation. Just gonna have to go for it. Got lucky. If I can get through this without being it any more times, then that level then becomes a little bit more completable. Oh, come on, he's been hit 1,000,000 times. How does that work? So now we're in a shit position. Now we're in a very shit position. Down to half-life again, and it's... That's my only major gripe with this game. It's very inconsistent. And it's a shame, really. Oh no, we don't want two of them. Like how? Fuck off, man. Last corridor. Right. What did we finish with? 4 or 3 there? If it's 4, we might at a squeeze get through that later level. If it's 3, not a chance. Ideally you want minimum 6, I think, out of the 8. And again, I don't want to lose too much health on this either, because that face level's not easy to get a big score. Obviously the bigger the percentage, the more health you regain. So I'm losing a lot here though. Oh, fuck you. T1000. How good was Robert Patrick as the T1000, by the way? I'll give him a big shout out. He was brilliant. T2 is one of my favourite films of all time, if not my all-time favourite. It really is. It's just a brilliant film. I'm getting my ass kicked here. This is not working. Fucking hell. Fuck off. Fuck you. Liquid metal piece of shite. I might actually die on this one. I'm getting fucked here. Fucking hell, don't die on this one. One more, come on. Shit. Jesus Christ, that is the worst I have ever done on that level. That was terrible. I mean, now with the face level, I mean, we need an absolute miracle on this. But I don't think we're going to get it. Yeah, I want the full game physically. I don't want any affiliation or connection to the company. I paid, it's mine, I'll do what I want. Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. And the nose is all in the right hand side again. My god, this couldn't have worked out any worse. I'm just I'll do my best with it then, I guess, but this is terrible. See, that ain't right. That's not connecting at the top there at all. That ain't right either. That's right. Technically that's right, but it needs to all move over one. I'll go with that. Not great. Ugh, 25. It's poor. And the health's fucked for the later level now. I might not even get through this level. Because the health's that bad. There's one chasing me on the left hand side there. Respawned. Gotta be a bit careful. He's kept MIA. I have no idea. No idea. I mean, he said he wanted to come and watch this run as well. I think it's because he knows that I like the game and that he thinks I'll give him a good run for his money on it, but I can't get past this next level. This next level's too hard and I haven't got enough health. Yeah, the health on both sides is fucked, so I've got no chance. I think if I had double on both, I might have had a chance, but nope. I need to learn the pattern on this level. If I could learn the pattern on this level, then there's a missing in action. No, I mean he's already done his run. He's done his run. God, is there much point in continuing? Because I know that I can't beat the game in 7 minutes. I know I can't even get to that level again in 7 minutes. Usually I play to the full hour, but I just don't see the point in the sense of I know I'm not going to get any further with that. 7 minutes would get me about level 4. You know what? We'll just try a couple of things here. Just a couple of different things. It might not work. It ain't gonna matter at this stage of the run. So we've got just over 6 minutes just to kind of doss around with this. Yeah, this is how not to do it, folks. As I say, we're just experimenting a couple of tactics. Boom. I've got more points there. You get 2,100 just for, for that. But yeah, no point. No, I agree. This is just experimentation time now. Just see if I do randomly come across anything that could work later on. Because I would like to try and beat the game and just get it onto speedrun, because I know there's only Kevin's run on it. So I may as well get some kind of run on there. Doesn't matter if it's nowhere near the quarter of an hour that he did it. If I could do it in half an hour, it wouldn't matter. Not that I think it would take me half an hour, because ultimately I know I can get to level 8 in about a quarter of an hour. So I know that I'd probably beat the game in 20 minutes. At the slowest, I would think. I'd probably be taking the final level with so much caution, because I know I'd want to beat the game. Because if I got game over on the final level, I'd be, oh man, I'd want to go and punch my kicking pad over there, or kick my punching pad. Whichever combination you like. I reached the level I wanted to reach, so as a minimum. I reached my minimum target, so a little slower than I wanted to, because of that cock up on level 2 at the very start of the run. Whoa! Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Can't be much of this level left, come on. I was reasonably clean until that. Reasonably decent run on this one. Come on. Where is it? Bloody long storm during this. Do. Oh, I'll be back. Don't you worry. Yeah, you know it. Excite bike leveling's isn't it? Yeah, well, I mean, it represents the run down the storm drain, doesn't it? Where T1000's chasing after Arnie and John. That's what I like about this game. It's very well made for its time, and the fact that it does relate to the film really well. I just think they did a great job. I really do. Boom. There you go. And I needed that. Because my health was all the way down. sod's law, innit? I've run out of time, and I know that mail's shit, and I get it perfect on that level. Right, let me just see. I've got 2 minutes. I want to get through this level as unscathed as possible. Even if I go beyond the hour, right, I just want to see, you know, if there is a completion in this somewhere. Or at least more, you know, give myself more chance for that cop chase level later on. I'll play till game over regardless of if it goes over the hour, which I know it will do. Oh no. I don't want... Ah! Oh, come on! No. Been completely fucked over here. Yeah, I mean, it ain't gonna happen. I got sandwiched there. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Unfortunately, it happens sometimes. There's nothing you can do about it. If you get stuck in an enemy sandwich and you're the filling, you're practically screwed. So I think I'll probably get game over. I'm already down to 4 bars of health here, so forget it. No, I'm not going to play it cautiously. I mean, what's the point? There's no time available anyway. Nope. I'm getting destroyed. Yep, boom, there you go. Half a minute to go. I redact that statement. It's fine. It's fine. That's me run anyway. Nah, honestly, it's fine. I reached my minimum target. I reached my minimum target, so I'm okay with it. I really am. Jesus, look at that. That's all the time. That's all the times that I reached that level on this run. Maybe a couple from my practices earlier. But I've got all these Arnie runs now because I don't put my name in, so it comes up as Arnie. Just love the sounds. These Commodore 64 sounds are just blooming awesome. It was it. Yeah. I usually start either 9 or 10 usually, and started at 7 today. So yeah. I'll just get rid of my timer. What I want to do, I just want to show you the very start of the game. So like the introduction. I just love the sound. Like it's those Commodore type, you know, synthesized sounds. It's just really cool. Yeah, I'll just show you the very start of the game. I'd heard about this actually. I mean, my computer reckons it's 32 Celsius right now, which I very much doubt. You know, at 8:15 at night, but it'll still be warm out there. I mean, it could be later. Depends how my week goes. Depends what the game is as well, actually. I don't know if it's real Ghostbusters yet or if it's something else. But my streams won't usually be any earlier than today. So, you know, the 7 o'clock that I did today, very much doubt that it'll be any... I doubt that it'll be any earlier than that any time. But there is a possibility it could be, you know, could be 9 or 10. I want to try and get back to regular streaming again, but I had all motivation, I had it all drained out of me, and it's hard to get back into it. Like, I really enjoy the stream when I get going, but it's having that motivation to do it in the first place. It's hard. But yeah, I'll probably watch all Terminator films tonight now. I'll go make my tea now, and then I'll have a late tea, and then do a binge watch on Terminator films. The only one I don't like is Salvation. Not keen on that. All the others are either good or great, but Salvation's poop. Right. There we go. But yeah, that's my Old School Retro Gaming League official run for Terminator 2 Judgment Day for the Commodore 64. Holy shit. Oh God, why do they go off blasting fireworks? It's ridiculous. I got confused when I saw 7 o'clock. I was a bit uncertain about my life. Yeah, it was a strangely early stream for me. I wasn't sure whether to leave this until later or because I did a bit of a practice just before going live, and the practice didn't go very well. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to get any better at this point. Just go for it and see what comes of it. And in the end, I reached my minimum target, so I'm all right with it. I'm all right with my run. Was that a question? It were a firework, but they always seem to be blasting fireworks around here, and yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. But nothing I can do about it. Either the police turn up and they deal with it, or it don't get dealt with by anybody. I mean, as long as nobody gets hurt from them, then it's okay, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, there we have it, folks. I need to go make some food now. But big thank you to everyone that's popped in tonight. Ed, pleasure as always, mate. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Oh, I know what they mean round here too. Drug dealing, basically. Send off the firework and it's like, hey, come and get your drugs here. I'm pretty certain that's what it is. But again, the cops won't do anything about it, even though it's common knowledge around the entire town. So, you know, what are you going to do? Yep, everyone that's popped in, Rob and David and Brandon, Edward, anyone else, I don't know if I missed anyone. I think it's caught everyone off guard because I haven't had too many people pop in, but I'm alright with it. Oh, Jay as well from JK1A Gaming. Yeah, just going through my chat. Oh, Tapia as well. Yeah. That's all on Facebook, and then Edward and Brandon over on YouTube as well. Appreciate you all coming in there, lads. I really do. Great to see you all, and yeah, appreciate you spending a bit of time on the stream. But in the meantime, folks, anyone else that's popped in and lurked, really appreciate that as well. Hey, I'll see you next time, Ed. And in the words of the legend that is Arnie, I'll be back. Bye for now.